I judged them too early. We got the final look at the volume cover for 113, and it looks pretty clean. I mean, come on. I was already rocking with Shamrock and Gunko, but Shamrock, man, this dude is dripped out. Summer's purple is kind of growing on me, I'm not gonna lie, but I still kind of maintain my opinion that I wish the colors were a little bit different on Summers and Killingham. I gotta talk about Gunko's blue hair because it is pretty coincidental that we have the blue and red hair characters front and center in the volume cover like we've had for another volume cover. I'm not gonna rule out the theory that Buggy and her are related. Maybe it's possible. But if you go back and watch the video of Oda drawing this cover, he switches Gunko's hair color multiple times, so he clearly didn't always have blue in mind for her hair color. And blue hair is a pretty normal thing in One Piece, so I just think it's something he just decided Gunko should have. But something Oda made sure to add and never change is Gunko's eye color. Her left eye being red of all colors feels pretty significant. Could this have to do with her link to Imu? I find it interesting that when she's thinking of this repressed memory of Brook, her red eye is what is like being activated. Then Imu takes her over and she gets those ringed eyes. They're most likely the same eyes as Imu, the ringed red eyes. So if these red eyes have to do with Imu's power, this could give even further evidence to the Imu Mihawk theory, which there is a lot of evidence for if you pay attention to the general aesthetic that Mihawk has. He owns a lot of items that seemingly resemble world government craftsmanship. There's even the Muggy Kingdom Mary Joie parallel. He also uses a lot of the same terminology that world nobles use. Abbots, insects. So I think it's possible that maybe Mihawk was a former Holy Knight and maybe he was possessed by Imu but broke control of that possession. It's also interesting to note that Mihawk was betrayed by the Navy in some way. So was he affiliated with the Holy Knights or the Marines? What if Bogard is that missing link? You ever think about how we've only seen one of Bogard's eyes? I personally hate the theory that I'm about to say, but I might as well entertain it. What if Bogard is in a situation like Gunko, where he's possessed by Imu in order to watch over Garp? I hate the idea of Bogard not being fully loyal to Garp, so that's why I'm not a fan of the theory, but I can admit that if executed well, it could be pretty cool. Like if Bogard's hat has been concealing an Imu-possessed eye this entire time, Oda will have cooked beyond belief.